What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Ann here, and today we are continuing our discussion on Kwanzaa-based topics. And the reason why I started this, if you don't know, is because I have just sort of submerged myself in Kwanzaa research as we begin to adopt Kwanzaa as one of the traditions that we will keep within our family. So yesterday I focused on Mojo, which is the first principle, which means unity, and unity within one's family, within one's community, within one's nation and race. And today we're focused on Kujichagulia. I know that sounds so long and difficult to say, but it means self-determination, which means defining oneself, naming oneself, and creating oneself. And today the part that I'm going to focus on the most is defining oneself. And honestly, for all the principles, I am mainly going to try to link them to my experiences and what they sort of mean to me. So when I hear just sort of defining oneself and what that sort of means to me, I think of what it means for me to be a Haitian woman in America, and how I define and identify with that. And the main reason why I chose that topic is because I wear my heritage on my sleeve wherever I go. I am very proud of my heritage, and a lot of times it's probably the first thing that I say. If people ask, where are you from? I will quickly say, yes, I'm Haitian. But of course, to people who are actually born there, they would immediately then respond and say, were you born there, or where were you born, or where were you raised? To that I need to add, well, I'm Haitian American, but I do identify as Haitian, of course, because to me, I'm like, that's my culture, that is everything I am. But I have had a lot of people who argue with me about how my culture is definitely more so American, of which I add a lot of the Haitian influence too. And although I do understand that part, I think what's difficult for me is, I love and appreciate being American, and at the same time, I'm also very, very grateful for my historical roots. Everything about being Haitian makes me proud, and everything about being a Haitian woman also makes me proud. I come from a long amount of great descendants within my family on both my father and my mother's side of amazing Haitian women, and as I have always watched them and I've idolized them, I have just always prayed to just be these women. And so how I identify as a Haitian American woman in the United States is just about always, unapologetically showcasing the spirit of my in all that I do. So you can just see how much I exude everything about my culture that I love, whether it's the music, whether it's the food, whatever it is. I'm always finding a way to invite that into my life. One of the biggest things for me is, I think the women that I idolize in my family, they have always shown me such great strength, such great determination. As we're talking about self-determination, they have just been so resilient in everything that has come to them in life. And no matter what I do, especially in the United States, where you really have to be your own advocate in every avenue of the word, you really have to really speak up for yourself. And I've definitely been able to do that with great strength. And I never realized until people would comment and they would say, oh my gosh, like, you really do, the other thing too is people would say that I'm defensive, but what's cool is when people sort of comment about the personality that I have or how I carry myself, I always have them remember, I feel like that's the Haitian within me. Within me, I was built with so much history, and no matter what I'm doing, I always just exude that. And I will never apologize for that. So yeah, that is how I define myself. And I would really appreciate if you can just give me a comment about how you define yourself and how you identify, however you identify, especially to my first generations out there, whether you're first generation African American or first generation, Caribbean American, Latin American, whatever it is, please share just a bit of that. I would love to just kind of get some comments just about how you guys kind of identify. I know how I do it. Like I said, it's within my food, it's within the things that we do, it's within the way we dance, you know, so I would just love to hear your opinion. All right, stay tuned. You know I'm gonna have a lot more of these, especially as we continue to submerge ourselves in all the Kwanzaa research. All right, you know where to find me. Subscribe to the channel. Peace.